Introducing the CGMA Business Model Framework. This brief document is designed to be a practical guide and toolkit that helps boards, senior executives, and support staff quickly and easily gain an understanding of their organization's business model. In particular, it describes how they can use the CGMA Business Model Framework to prepare for board discussions and decisions. It gives a background to the rigorous and relevant research on which the framework is based, and highlights why management accountants will find it of particular interest in use. The paper presents the framework in diagram format and describes how to relate the framework to your organization's activities. Finally, it lists the salient questions at the heart of the tool with a brief explanation as to why these are important. By answering these questions, you can do more than rapidly define the current business model. You can also redesign the business model to rise to the opportunities and challenges your organization will face in the future. Critically, following the methodology described in this document will help you mitigate the risk that businesses commonly face when reshaping the business model. Research background: rigorous and relevant. Business models have been an integral part of economic and trading behavior for generations, but the business model as a conceptual framework has only gained particular stimulus since the advent of the Internet in the late 20th century. Today, an organization needs to build a complete picture of its business model before taking action. This understanding is critical in our view to strategic success. However, we believe that most current business model frameworks are far from comprehensive and do not support the management accountant specifically. That is why we have created the CGMA Business Model Framework based on extensive academic work conducted over the last 2 decades, coupled with a global consultation that took evidence from over 100 leading practitioners in the management accountancy field. The CGMA Business Model Framework. An organization needs to build a complete picture of its business model before taking actions. This understanding is critical in our view to strategic success. Our business model framework shows how board decisions and management actions work together to create value in the context of these wider stakeholders. Customer value is the most important aspect, but a sound understanding of the framework means understanding wider stakeholder value. The framework shows how other stakeholders benefit from customer-derived value. Our extensive global research suggests that businesses need to develop greater clarity, understanding, and definition around their business model. This framework helps to do that, as well as deliver an improved understanding of how value is created and shared with stakeholders. This understanding needs to be dynamic and extend from the past into the future. Rather than a generic model, we have adapted our framework to focus on wider stakeholder value and the role of the management accountant in generating value. The revised framework brings together additional considerations such as the structure, scale, and culture of an organization with the financial metrics. In combination, this gives the board a tool which shows the connectivity involved in value generation across the organization. The tool also shows the flow through to strategy and performance measures that are critical to long-term success. Defining success. Ultimately, the key to success of using this tool is that the board understands its risk appetite as it relates to the business model. If the board is happy with this risk and understands the connectivity of key decisions and activities and their ability to generate value, then it can be satisfied that it has fulfilled its duties. The practical guide to the CGMA business model framework, which is titled Connecting Value Generation for the Long Term, is available on CGMA website.